So now 9:20, watching Washington, the Senate set to hold two test votes on competing government funding bills. One by Republicans, one by Democrats. Will Democrats vote with Republicans? They need 5 of them to thaw the shutdown. Chad Pergram, live on the Hill, says don't count on it. I think that's what you said. Morning, Chad.
Pretty much, Bill. Another day, another set of votes, and likely the same outcome. Democrats insist they will not vote to reopen the government unless there's an extension of Obamacare subsidies. They're set to expire soon.
This is about the price that Americans have to pay for their health care. So it could be easily fixed. I mean, we could sort this out, next week sometime, or even as early as Monday, if Mike Johnson would bring back the Republican House. We get together and have a real negotiation, a bipartisan negotiation.
Americans are starting to feel the shutdown with national parks closing. They're also placing limits on visitors. Mass firings loom. Republicans blame Democrats for the shutdown. The GOP contends that Democrats are growing anxious and could be ready to deal.
Conversations ongoing, Maria, where Democrats, who I think realize this is a losing strategy for them, and it really ends in a dead end, want to find an off-ramp here and are talking to Republicans. And I've had some conversations with Democrats, but I think right now their leadership is stuck.
Democrats argue the government will not reopen until there are negotiations. They say a brief meeting at the White House early last week was not enough.
The only way this will ultimately be solved is if 5 people sit together in a room and solve it. And they are the president, who also doesn't seem serious about this. He's putting out his memes and his things with the Grim Reaper and all of that stuff. He's playing golf. Johnson's not serious.
So don't expect many changes when the Senate votes again tonight. Democrats are criticizing House Speaker Mike Johnson for keeping the House out of session until the Senate aligns with the House's funding bill.
All right,
Bill?
Chad, thanks. Keep us posted. I know you will. Chad Pergram on the Hill. Thank you.